What's goody, Shellitronnn here, the most woke, no joke, and I'm back at again with a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a boat, baby, because I'm about to do something that's been done before, but I'm about to do it the best. I'm about to do something that's been done over and over and over again, that many people have tried to do and done successfully, but I'm about to do it the best way it's ever been done, and I promise you when this video is done, you're gonna think, man, Shellitronnn, I think you can do it. I did not think you could really prove that ESPN is the most trash sports outlet news place on the planet. The best, better than anyone else has ever done it. But I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to prove that having the most money, having the most experts, having the most capital, and they're owned by Disney, and they can't get these things right. Like, I'm going to prove that money doesn't matter. Having people who are accredited doesn't matter if they have no perspective, no real. If they're not held accountable for their really just trash opinions. I understand that this is reporting now. I mean, this is what news is now. It's all about getting clicks and reactions, and this what's happening right here is what journalism is now. They want this to happen, so I'm gonna do it for them. Let's go start on the PIP right now, man. Look at this title. This is a really wordy title. Ranking likeliest new NFL playoff teams and which team each would replace. What? Either way, man, basically what it's saying is which 5 teams could return to the playoffs and which 5 teams that made the playoffs will probably miss the playoffs. Okay, we see that the Texans, Packers, Chargers, Ravens, and Niners didn't make the playoffs, but they could probably make it this year. Whatever. Okay, cool. But the thing right here is what we're really here for is 5 teams that could drop out of the playoffs. Tied for number 1 is the Panthers. And you see up here, it says that this was each of these. The NFL Live crew asked 22 of ESPN's experts for their picks on both sides. Each voter was asked to pick 5 new teams that will be in the playoffs and 5 that will be out. And as you can see here, I'll go ahead and I'll do a little bit of a highlight here. You can see it. Total votes, 22 of 22. So each and every one of these guys said that the Panthers were going to be the team to drop out of the playoffs next year. Word. We went 11-5. I mean, and basically, look at this nerd David Newton had to say. I just don't like this man. This man looks like he gets cracked out of an egg every morning before he goes to work. He just looks so slimy to me. Anyway, man, I don't want to talk about the guy's appearance, but basically he said the Panthers haven't had a winning season back to back since 1995 when they first started playing, and if that pattern is going to hold true, then 8-8 and worse is going to be better. It's going to be what we can expect this year. So he's talking about superstition. This is basically what YouTube content. This is the guy who gets paid by ESPN to write about the Panthers. And he's talking about basically this about YouTube content. Never mind that we had a worse team than the Falcons and the Saints. We finished a game above the Falcons and only 1 game behind the Saints, and we improved on every single position that we had trouble with last year. But we're tied for unanimously being chosen to not make the playoffs this year. So you're telling me according to ESPN, we had an indisputably inferior squad last year, but we still finished a game above the Falcons, and we still finished only 1 game behind the Saints, who are like almost favored to like I think top 4 favorite to make the Super Bowl this year. So you're telling me that with the worst team we did better than the Falcons and just a little bit worse than the Saints, but we're unanimously going to be out of the playoffs next year. Okay, that makes sense to me. That's the kind of logical gymnastics that these NFL ESPN reporters have to go through. They have to jump through the craziest hoops to say, well, you never know. I mean, here we're going to ignore this right here so we can just say the Panthers are bad. These guys don't watch the Panthers. They don't watch. The Titans, I understand. I mean, the AFC South is going to be, I guess, good this year. Buffalo Bills. They probably weren't going to make it. Let's look at this though. I mean, they just named the Panthers got 22, Titans got 22, Bills got 21, the Chiefs got 20, and then the number 5 team got 9. So you tell me that there's 22 experts in the league, and The biggest difference between number 1 and 4 was 2 votes, and then number 5 went all the way down to 11, away from the number 4 vote. So it went from unanimous, the top 2 were unanimous, 22 out of 22, and number 5 was only 9 votes, and it's the Falcons. Are you kidding? This is the most trash. I don't know what to say, man. Do I have to even? I mean, I really just want to know what your thoughts are. Do I have to even say anything? Do I have to even say anything more? I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this list, about ESPN, man. This is unbelievable. It's actually just, I mean, it's honestly very believable, but at this point, there's just really no reason to even look at or even take seriously from ESPN's reporting on the NFL. Like, why? If we're not the Packers or the Cowboys or the Giants, I mean, what's the point of even looking at ESPN? We all know what they're going to say. Whatever, man. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think, man. You already know to do that like button. I got a button right here to subscribe. A button right here for you to watch more videos. Namaste. David Newton, you stanky.